Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Tech Talk. As you can see from the studio here, we are observing the work from home model now. And in this time of crisis, it's been a little bit of change, but we're continuing to meet and chat via a lot of these great tools that we have available to us to talk to IT leaders out there in the field and bring you a little bit of their perspective of how they're handling things during this crisis. Today is no different. We are very happy to welcome Max Derevencha. Max is with Call It Closed Realty. Max, thanks for joining us on the show.
Yeah, thanks, Jeff. I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me. I've enjoyed the show. I've seen a lot of episodes, so thank you.
Yeah, that's great. So Max, you're down in Orlando. I know you are a bit of a work from home veteran, so a lot of this isn't necessarily new to you. So how has it been so far? How has the everything with the crisis impacted you? A lot of change, or kind of business as usual?
For me, honestly, business as usual, other than not being able to go to Disney, which is a big bummer for my wife and I, and like movie theaters and going out to eat.
Sure.
But other than that, like working from home, all of my jobs have been the same. So I'm actually been making a lot more money because of everything going on, unfortunately. Yeah. So unfortunately, kind of, but yeah. So for us, it's been really the same. For Call It Closed, we were fully online already as a brokerage, and everybody was supported online. Training was online. Everything's been online since the beginning. So it really hasn't impacted our agents or our company at all, too. So that's been nice.
Yeah. So for folks that may not be familiar, maybe talk to us real quickly about Call It Closed Realty and kind of what you guys do.
Yeah, so Call It Closed International Realty, when we started the company, or the CEO started the company, it was intended to be a international realty, and we're getting there. We're not there yet. We have contacts all over the country, but it's revolutionary in the sense that we value our agents. We don't want to take 10, 20, 15% of their commission when they sell a house. For some people, that's what they live off. So taking $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 away from somebody's commission is no bueno, not cool. So we offer 100% commission. So when you sell a house, you only pay a flat fee of $255, and that just covers the legal stuff, the paperwork, and then we offer residual income. So for your downline, you can make residual income, and for some people, that's a retirement. And there's statistics out there that say that real estate agents spend 120% of 100% of their income. So, the longer you're in real estate, the more in debt you go. So that's why we offer our residual retirement income. And that's really been helping a lot of our agents where they're making more from that. And we also, all our tools, all our software, it's all online. And we negotiate with the vendor for a discounted rate. So something that would cost you $1,000 a month, for all the tools is only costing you $99 a month, because we've negotiated that with the vendors. So it's been crazy. We've been growing like crazy, and it's like wildfire. So yeah, it's really nice. And my wife's a real estate agent, and she's with the company. So yeah.
So you talk about the real estate agents. I mean, see, this is a big impact for those folks as well. I mean, people aren't going out and doing showings of homes, at least not in person. What are you seeing that look like now? How are those folks spending their time these days when they're kind of in that stay-at-home environment?
Yeah, I have a house in Missouri I'm trying to sell right now. I'm about to sell, so I'm kind of waiting to see. But yeah, a lot of the agents, if they're newer, they're trying to focus on lead generation, and then so we're giving them tools to generate leads, to market properly, and then we also have multiple agents and trainers on with Call It Closed that have been doing virtual trainings often, teaching them whatever they need to know for marketing, for lead generation, for interpersonal skills. And then a lot of the veteran agents, they've kind of been enjoying the time off. They're working 80 hours a week, and now they're just working 40 hours a week instead, and they kind of enjoyed it. So they're still as busy, and not in some markets, honestly, we've seen an increase of closings. Some markets have been impacted more, but some have been more booming. So it's been interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the fact that, rates are kind of historic lows right now, you've got a lot of the tools to be able to still see homes and tour homes virtually these days. I mean, it's great. And It's nice to hear people are trying to hone their skills a little bit. If they do have some downtime, they're kind of investing in themselves, which is awesome. One of the things, Max, I know you have a passion for cybersecurity as well. There's kind of this big rush right now to get everybody to be capable to work from home as people are kind of moving their remote staffs out. that comes with it some risks as well. I mean, a lot of people are concerned with, hey, can we get them up and running? But the security side of it can be a little bit of an afterthought. But obviously that's with opportunity. With crisis creates opportunity for some bad actors out there. So what are you guys doing to kind of keep your folks safe? And when it comes to cybersecurity, tell us a little bit about your thoughts in this time frame.
Yeah, there's been statistics out there where cybersecurity threats have increased anywhere from 600 to 800% in the last few months. And when this happened, I sent out an email to all our agents saying, "Hey, COVID-19 phishing emails are coming your way. Be prepared." And they did, and they keep coming, and they keep I think it was like several thousand people still fall for them every day. So we've been preparing a lot by all our agents. We try to get them to use VPNs, even if they're at home, in the office, in the public. That way it's more encrypted, more secure. And we've trained them a lot. I've tried to drill them in a lot. Like, if you see this as an email, it's probably a phishing email. And with real estate agents, their emails, their phone numbers are in the open. You could easily access that, and that's the point. That's a good thing. So that makes them a bigger target. They have a bigger target on their back because it's all out there. So we've seen a lot of specific phishing emails on Call It Closed and other companies, and it's just been very targeted. And with the other companies I work for, it's been very targeted, like specific, instead of just generic phishing emails. So that's been interesting to see that.
Yeah, and I think, like you said, probably the main part of that is just awareness. It's just being vigilant, taking that extra second to really look and scrutinize that email that's coming in to make sure it's legit. So, well, Max, for folks that want to find out more about Call It Closed, where can they find you out there?
Yeah, join callitclosed.com. It has all our information on there, how much it costs, just everything's on there, and you can put your information in, and our team will contact you. And you can find me on LinkedIn, Max Derevencha, our CEO, Chad Osborne, also on LinkedIn. And yeah, we love talking to you guys. We're very open with our agents, so I get agents calling me all the time, "Hey, my email broke. Can you fix it?" Sure, why not? Yeah. That's a bit about us.
Great. Well, Max, thank you so much for joining us today. Hopefully we'll be down at Disney World in Orlando sometime soon as things get back to normal. But we appreciate you giving us your perspective today and sharing it with the folks here online. And thank you guys for joining. You guys can always see more of our interviews at auditmax.com. And we'll look forward to seeing you next time.